What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, Season 9.
Ooh.
Crazy. 9 is such an unsatisfying number.
Yeah, you want to get to 10 type
Yeah.
of vibe? Sure.
Like,
That's fair.
8 is chill, but then like 9?
Yeah. That's all right.
What's up with 9?
Yeah, of the single digits,
Definitely
It's
one
all
of the
right.
worst.
it's kind of mysterious. It's got a weird little vibe.
I don't think I like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
But we'll
it's
still do
fine.
everything in our power to make season 9 just
Absolutely
incredible.
amazing. Electric.
electric.
Infinite. No, I'm happy to be here. Amazing to be back in your ears.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic to be recording again. I would say this was my most successful break in terms of continuing to promote my podcast as I
Yeah.
have always intended to do.
Yeah, we did the Patreon episodes.
Yes.
kept going with that.
You guys seriously subscribe to my Patreon or else.
It's so sick.
It's $5 a month.
Buy us a
it's
coffee.
Completely incredible.
It goes to my treat fund.
Directly into James's treat fund. And yeah, basically on there, I'm giving you the rundown of my monthly shit list. It's especially great for people who are obsessed with James, if that's your vibe,
Oh, yeah. Because I'm always there.
because he's always on it.
Samantha at dinner the other day said that I'm always at home. In the sense I was like, you don't want to go home? I'll be there. And she's like, you're always there. I was like, okay.
Hey, you got a habit of being kind of at that place.
Yeah, that's where I live. Sorry.
No, I love that you're there. I really do.
Oh,
Please don't ever leave.
yeah. No, but sign up for the Patreon.
No, like, it's actually amazing there. A beautiful community that we're building.
So what's new in season 9?
So I would say the coolest new thing.
It kind of sounds like you asked me to say that. So what's new in season 9?
Yeah, he's paid to do this, you guys. This is what your Patreon dollars are going towards.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically season 9 is going to be awesome because
Right.
actually some things that I am proud of, my new thumbnails.
Yeah.
Guys, subscribe to me on YouTube. This actually, I'm just plugging all of my stuff.
Yeah, no, this is going to be an hour of
Yeah.
just things you need to go to do and support us.
You guys have some homework, seriously. No, I have these incredible new thumbnails that I designed and I'm very proud of them and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm on my YouTube shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
like take me serious over there.
I like them.
They look good. They're branded. And so we also branded our closed captions
Oh, yeah.
on my TikToks, shorts,
all
Instagram
coming
reels. Yeah. So kind of cool. Super
Something
cool.
happening outside?
Yeah, it's the police officer. I thought maybe somebody was getting pulled over right there, but they're not, so it's fine.
Okay, everything's good.
No worries.
They're not trying to take the spotlight.
I think it's always interesting when the police don't turn on their siren, but then they still have the lights on. And I'm like, okay, so it must not be like that big of a deal.
A lot of times they just want to get through traffic, it looks like.
Yeah, abusing their power.
That's right. Classic.
Seriously, fuck the pigs. So anyway, so that's a couple cool new things about season 9. Most of them are visual. Otherwise, honestly, structure of the podcast is staying the exact same.
Yeah, because it was perfect.
Because it's perfect. We've perfected
We've
the
dialed
formula.
it in. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So what did people miss? They just sound like so scripted. What if people missed as we become
On my break. Well, honestly, you guys would know if you were subscribed to the Patreon, so I'm going to say
right.
that.
So it's all coming back to plugs.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's kind of on you if you don't know what's going on in my life. Just kidding. Honestly, December,
Yeah.
fine, busy, end of the year.
This will be the first week of February, so we got to keep that in mind too.
Right. I'm trying to think what you mean by that.
I'm just saying.
I shouldn't recap December.
No, I was just thinking about when people are going to be listening to this.
Fuck December.
Fuck December.
Because it's February.
Because it's February.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time.
Got it. No, I mean, and then there was sort of like a January situation that happened in between. Something's on me.
Yeah.
Now,
But now
did
you're
you mess
perfect.
my bangs up?
No, your bangs look really good now.
I don't like how they feel.
Oh, my bad.
Do I look good now?
You look so good.
Okay. Phew, close one.
The bob's coming in. That's looking good.
You think so?
Yeah.
We're getting closer. Trying to grow my hair out.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not an easy process.
Especially when you have a barber or a hairstylist who doesn't actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, my guy's in house.
That's right.
Yeah,
we keep it in house.
We keep it in house.
As much as possible.
Literally. Like I said, he's always there, so.
Yeah, what the fuck? Gotta get out of here.
No,
You're here
but-
way more than me.
Hey now. I would say equal amounts.
Maybe equal.
Just because
pretty
you
much,
have a studio.
I have a studio, yeah. I go once or twice a week.
James is transitioning into an absolutely iconic DJ this year, the year of 2025.
That's right. The year of our Lord 2025 is the year I become a DJ.
Yeah, which is actually exactly as God intended.
And I've been saying this, the world needs more DJs.
Yeah,
There's not enough people DJing.
totally.
Everyone agrees.
And you're stepping up to the plate,
And I'm just doing my part.
ready to fill the shoes. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be groundbreaking.
At the point that people will be potentially listening to this episode, will your music have been released?
We better have one fucking song out, yeah.
Totally. So report back, you guys.
Yeah, do you like it? Do you hate it?
Seriously, did James live up to his promise? No, the songs are amazing. I have been listening to them for about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, you're getting a
So
little sick of
personally,
them.
I'm ready for them to be released
Yeah,
and available on, like iTunes.
so true. Available for 99 cents, 69 cents if I'm feeling generous.
Is that how much songs can you still buy songs on iTunes?
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if anybody still does that.
Yeah, they do.
Remember, like, getting an iTunes gift card was so the thing.
Hell yeah.
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 You could get I feel like it was always like $15.
I really do miss the days of having a library of any sort. You know, everything's very digital, especially streaming stuff. It's like you don't own any of the movies you buy or you watch.
Yeah.
I miss having physical media and any type of library. Like I really poured hours into my iTunes library as a kid. Or
I'll
a
be
teenager.
honest, I feel the exact opposite.
Okay, fuck yeah. And they say opposites attract.
I love not having to think about those things.
I definitely do in a way,
Yeah.
the convenience factor is pretty hard to get over or, do better than. But it was fun. Like, I don't know, so much like torrenting and bullshit like YouTube rips
Sure.
just to get any song.
I just feel like if I looked at all the songs that I had in my iTunes right now, it's like All American Rejects. We've moved on, and that's okay. It's beautiful. Streaming services allow you to move on.
Sure, yeah. No, that's fair. No, I mean, when I had to go back through my iTunes and clean it up, like it was more of a nice nostalgia trip.
Sure.
But you're over here like, fuck my past self. I
Mine's
guess.
like Teenage Dream Katy Perry, and I'm like, yeah, I think
Sure.
I'm all set. But yeah, and I also I feel like there's something I think that's also why I don't even build playlists on my Spotify. I
Yeah.
don't care enough to,
Mm-hmm.
but I get why some people love doing that.
Yeah. No, it was fun. It just felt more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy. I think it obviously.
It's just
Not-
such a tell.
A what?
It's such a tell of
Of what?
what you were going through or how
Oh,
old you
sure,
were.
for
or,
sure.
I don't know.
No, I mean, not even to get into the ideas of how much it kind of trivializes music and.
Well,
even-
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the games, there's the Xbox, Microsoft's Pass, that makes it feel like a game is worth nothing almost.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, but that's a whole nother thing.
Well, streaming services should definitely pay creators, musicians, artists
but even then, it's
way more.
it makes it feel just so unimportant almost that you didn't spend money buying something directly.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You're like, I don't care about this album. I just listened to it once on streaming, which is obviously the sell.
Yeah.
And it's great in a lot of ways. I don't know. I didn't mean to go this far.
Tangent. Seriously, and he's still talking.
That's my favorite fucking quote.
No, it's a valuable conversation to be had. That's why I think if you like an album, you should go buy the record.
Yeah, even
And
if you don't
then-
have a record player.
Right.
as most people do.
which is like how we operate in this house.
I used to live with people. That's my excuse.
Totally.
Who had record players.
Well, we do have one. It's just completely broken, and you seem so hell-bent on getting that fixed at some point over just buying one that works.
Well, it was given to me for free, so I want to try to see if it works.
Okay, I think
It's also at the bottom of a box, but I'm getting a shelf soon.
super
I'm getting
soon.
the boxes out of my office. It's going to be sick.
Couldn't be sooner.
All the commenters and the haters on our
Right.
tour video, eat your words.
We're going to have to film
It's
another
gonna
one
look
just
beautiful.
ourselves.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Or I just go up to you. Hey, how much do you pay for rent? You live with me.
Speaking of, I actually chatted with Dean briefly this morning.
Oh, nice.
He went on the news. I don't remember the network. I believe it was local news to talk about the TikTok ban,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
which was cool.
That is cool.
So I said that was neat. And then he responded back to me and said, haha, thanks, Sam.
Shout out, Dean.
Amazing. Incredible interaction. But no, it was cool. It was like,
Yeah.
that was cool of him to do that. And
Yeah, that's a cool topic.
Yeah.
To have a voice on.
completely. I can't believe that by the time you guys are listening to this, we
Something
might no
will have
longer
Or
have
it'll be
this
another
app.
180 days or something you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like there's a reality in which it will get pushed either 90 or like 200 days or something now.
Wow.
But we're living in a volatile time. I can't really tell. Things are feeling crazy all across the board. Like I feel like between the fires in LA
Yeah.
and like the presidential inauguration
Yeah.
and this really crazy legislation over this TikTok ban, and like it's just
Yeah.
like I hate to be that girl, but the ceasefire,
A lot of shit going on.
so much. I genuinely, I don't know. I think the TikTok ban is going to radicalize honestly a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
if that's
you.
what it takes, yeah. No, seriously.
Right.
I'm feeling some type of way. And like, I don't know. I love TikTok. I can't imagine not having access to that platform anymore. I think
Yeah.
that ultimately the reasons that they want to get rid of it are so not
Yeah.
what they are, like preaching to us about the data.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So you've been asking us to give that to you.
It's transparent, dude.
You've
Like,
been
what are you
telling
doing?
us that shit does not matter
Mhm.
for like years
Yeah.
so that you could have it.
Yep.
Just because somebody else has it now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
pretty
just
funny.
insane. But I don't know. I love TikTok. I'm really going to miss it if it goes away.
Mm-hmm. I was seeing some comments about how funny it is that even more Chinese app popped off because of it. Red Note.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's like, I don't know.
That alone is like the most, I feel like, from what I've seen, like digital protest, social media forward protest,
Sure.
of people flocking to Red Note. I'm having the time of my life on there, by the way. It's so fucking fun.
I downloaded it. I gotta like actually look at it.
I'm learning Mandarin. I'm chatting with friends.
Ni hao.
They all love cats. Like they're obsessed
Oh.
with cats in China. So everybody's like, cat
That's awesome.
tax, show me your cats,
Let's
Americans.
go.
It's so fun on there.
Did they like ours? I know you posted them. Yeah.
And I'm
they're
going to
digging
share
'em?
a bunch more.
We've got a lot of content cat wise.
Endless. Yeah.
For sure.
That's pretty much the only thing I use my phone for.
Yeah, literally.
But even just like the cultural significance of us having a shared digital space with
Yeah.
Chinese people is
Mhm.
like completely unheard of, and it's never happened before.
Yeah. We're
And
on
I don't
different
know
TikToks. Yeah.
how long we'll have access to it.
I have no idea though.
It's so cool. Like this
Yeah.
is really cool, and I feel like it's dismantling a lot of like xenophobic. I don't know. There's just like so much. This will be talked about in history books. I genuinely believe that.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
That sounds right. It's a pretty big moment.
So I'm loving it. Making some friends on there.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if they really listen to podcasts. It sounds like I've been chatting with some folks.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sounds like that's like less of a form of media that's like consistently consumed over there. But
Even just talking to people in a more like, I don't know, you're saying you made some friends. I miss that part of the internet. I know you can still do that obviously anywhere, but when the internet felt smaller and you were like in like fucking, I was in like little animation chat rooms and shit.
totally.
It was so fun to like meet people. I don't know.
And people don't really use social media for that
I don't
anymore.
at all anymore. It honestly like makes, it feels very overwhelming.
Yeah.
If somebody's trying to be friendly on there
Right.
that I don't know. It's nice, but it's like, I can't like, commit to that.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I think like this little red note experience, whether it's just a protest or Americans end up staying on the platform, I honestly have no idea.
Sure.
Like the app is literally in Mandarin. It's not translated yet, although their developers are working day and night. Like there's more and more English on there every day. But
Yeah.
it is honestly just fascinating to me because, well, and the you know, this is an app built by Chinese people for Chinese people, but everybody
Sure.
they're being so friendly on there. We're obviously like invading their space, but it's so funny. Even like they're making all these videos like, hello, TikTok refugees.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Like, and teaching us like how to swear in Mandarin. Like, it's just so fun. It's it's like a sweet little moment. I don't know. It's crazy.
And very specific conditions. So
Yeah.
it's like probably can't really recreate that.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
And like that is an app that is like genuinely owned by a fully all the way Chinese company. The Chinese government has access to it. Like,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we get kicked off, but haha, TikTok, like ban. This is such a joke if you think like we can, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can have my data.
Yeah, sure.
So many people on there too are being like, I'm your Chinese spy.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm having so much fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
yeah,
so
I really
fun.
got to jump back into it.
So yeah, that stuff has been crazy, but we'll see. I'm like paying very close attention to the ban also because of work.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, by the time you guys are listening to this,
We'll know.
we'll know something.
That's in 2 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, completely
Wow.
crazy.
3 or something.
Well, and then I also see a world in which maybe like if I could see Trump bringing it back to be like,
Look what I did for you.
yeah, hey buddies, I'm cool
Oh, yeah.
vibes. And, you know, he thinks that it helped him win the election, which is probably potentially true, but
Shit.
yeah. So who knows?
Yeah, crazy times.
But it is crazy. Like everything, I feel like, I don't know, it's all taking up so much space in my brain. And like
Sure.
the fires and
Yeah.
I don't know, global warming,
Yeah.
climate change.
Speak on it.
Well, and I just finished braiding sweetgrass.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that.
And I feel like because I was reading that, I mean, don't get me wrong, dense book. It took me about 3-4 months
Yeah.
because there's a lot happening
Right.
in there. But it's essentially written by a woman who like she's indigenous, but she is a scientist, and so she comes at it from both like a indigenous perspective and a scientific point of view of like the climate change of it all, you know. And I feel like I keep seeing things online about how we need to reconnect with indigenous ways of living. I quite literally like read her chapter on fire like right after the LA fires had just happened, so the whole thing was just like very crazy.
That's a lot of alignment,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So we're kind of like fucked, but I don't know. There is something about these protests happening and how these fires have also kind of radicalized some folks. Like,
Sure, yeah.
I'm
definitely.
feeling excited and hopeful in some ways.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's similar to like the Trump presidency in the fact that
Yeah.
it's bad as a, you know, an objective outcome for a lot of things, but at least a silver lining is a little bit more awareness
Yeah.
here and there for certain things. I don't know.
Communities are starting to come together a little bit more. I feel like people are, I don't know, trying to pay a little bit more attention to their immediate neighbors and how their community is doing. So
Yeah, definitely.
we'll see. We'll see.
I just finished Nausicaa, the
Heck
full
yeah.
manga by Miyazaki.
James is reading picture books, you guys.
That's right. So it's kind of, I mean, yeah, it's definitely, it's literally just a manga, but it was super good. Shout out Dylan for the lend, but also very heavily, you know, environmental themes.
For a shorter version, you guys should watch the movie.
Yeah, it's crazy how much more they put into the book.
Yeah.
It was really good. I really liked it. But
wait, I forget. That's your
Mhm.
favorite Miyazaki?
After we did our rewatch last year, it's my favorite world building wise that he's done. I honestly kind of don't like the movie in some aspects now. Like I love the world, I love the characters, but it's kind of the same scene over and over.
Sure.
She like shows up and then the animals like her, so she saves the day.
Yeah.
That happens like just 5 times in a row. And it's a really enjoyable
No
watch.
spoilers.
No spoilers. But the book was awesome. It had a lot more of the like military side, and the kind of, there's a lot of you know, that kind of, what's the word? military like not interaction.
Occupation.
No, just like the succession kind of vibes where
Sure.
the children want to be the ruler.
Okay.
There's a lot of crazy elements to it that I liked a lot.
Cool.
But yeah, maybe now I'll read a word book.
A book with words.
A book with more words.
He's growing up, you guys.
One of these days.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read more. Although I will say, I feel like I'm being tricked because
Oh yeah, the sleeping thing.
I'm sleeping so much worse.
Yeah. You've been reading like every night.
I have been reading every night before bed, and I am not at all tired by the time I close my book.
Yeah.
And
trying to stay off your phone and
last night, I allowed myself a cheat night because who knows, could be my last couple days with TikTok.
You got to enjoy it while you
I
can.
watch TikToks all night long.
Hell yeah.
Amazing sleep.
Yeah, you're being gaslit. Something's going on here for sure.
So I'm kind of like, okay, what the fuck is up? Is this just propaganda that we should be paying attention to blue light? Like what?
That's funny.
People are telling me this.
I mean, I don't know if it's because I've always been on the computer, like literally like I did, like random I did sports and like skated and stuff, but even as a kid, I was on the computer so much.
Video games, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, doing fucking the animating thing. I was playing video games. I don't think I've ever really been affected by it. And I don't know if it's some type of tolerance.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just superhuman in this beautifully terrible way.
Totally.
But I don't.
We're immune.
I'll stare at a screen until I go to sleep,
Yeah.
And maybe that's in a different bad way.
Right. Like we're addicted.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so bizarre, but I am pissed about it because I feel like I'm being fed lies.
Yeah, no, you're definitely somebody's
It's not
lying
working.
to you.
So that's so dumb, but
Yeah.
we're gonna stick to it. I started tracking my habits.
Yes.
So
Me too. It's
I'm actually
awesome.
still using the first habit tracker you made me download.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
It was just really simple.
It's fine for now.
Yeah. So I'm fucking around with Notion for
Yeah.
anybody who's into that, and it's pretty sick.
James is really
I'm
excited
having a
about
lot
it.
of fun with it. And I made this little thing. I was watching some tutorials. I'm trying to get more bells and whistles on my little app.
You know who's a celebrity promoter of Notion?
No.
Snoop Dogg.
What?
Yeah, he's on LinkedIn talking about Notion a bunch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets a lot of shit done. I wouldn't be surprised if he uses something like that.
He said it's working for the dog, or he said something along those lines.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do kind of want to get into it for like regular task tracking,
Sure.
like daily shit, but haven't gotten there yet.
Totally. Yeah, my habit tracker is pretty basic, which is fine.
What is it called again? I forgot.
I have absolutely no idea.
I think it's called Habit. No, I can't
One
remember.
habit.
Sure.
I don't know.
It's nice. It's like it's fully free.
It is.
I think
free.
it's not supported anymore. Like there's not going to be updates or anything. But
Makes sense that it's free because it's super simple. Basically,
super simple. But
couldn't
it's got
be
a
more
nice
simple.
UI.
But we're trying to move for
Hit us
15
up.
minutes a day.
Oh hell yeah!
So
There you
that's
go.
something I'm working on. Have not
Yes.
successfully done that every single day.
No, yeah. Oh man, my 2025 resolutions were so classic, so cliche. I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta work out and read more, and
Right.
get better sleep. But
I'm doing the reading. I'm feeling good about that. I
Hell
also have a goal set to journal
nice,
because
nice.
I was gifted a gratitude journal
Hell yeah.
by work, and it's just the right amount of prompts. Like I don't feel like I currently in the place I am in life want to sit down and like just stare at a blank page and journal, but this has a few things for, essentially practicing gratitude.
Yeah. No, that's nice. I mean, even so on my thing on Notion, I just like have a bunch of kind of like tags for what I've done during the day, and then I'll list out more specifics like what we watched, or if I read something or worked on a specific song.
Yeah.
And it's fun already just like 2 weeks in looking back at it.
Totally.
I feel like it might help with memory. I have a famously terrible memory.
It's super bad, yeah.
So we'll see. It's cool. Pretty cool so far.
Do you ever feel some type of way about the fact that all of the things that you do like that are digital?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even this, we talked about it a little bit, but like Notion is like fully online. It's not an actual file I can download. Like you can get some version of it as a downloadable file, but Is that what you mean? Is that
Well,
the
yeah.
direction you're going with that question?
Even like today when I was making my notes for our podcast, I was like, do I want to write these on my phone
Mm-hmm.
in my just like notes app? Or should I like literally sit here and write them down like this?
Yeah.
And so, well, one, sometimes I use my personal cell phone for filming this podcast, in which case I need my notebook. But
Yeah.
I was even like, I never write anything. I need to write.
No, I never.
But then when I was writing this,
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of wish I could rearrange.
Yeah. No, totally. No, it's such a funny thing.
So now I'm drawing arrows to shit. You know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, that pretty much sums up how I feel about the journal type of thing. Is like, there's a lot of things I can do. You know, I can filter it by different days and weeks, and you know,
right.
I add more type of functionality to it.
Notebooks.
You
don't
can't
do
really
that.
do that on a notebook, but it's also, you know, physical is funny as far as, you know, if it's a fire, it could actually be burned. But if
right, as we've seen.
But if a company goes under, then it's gone. I don't know. Everything's fleeting. I think that's the moral of the story.
So completely true, you guys. So true. Something else cool that we're doing right now is watching the Godfather movies.
Hell yeah, we gotta watch 2 soon.
Took a lot of convincing to get James to say yes because he likes friendly, unserious, happy stuff.
It's not that I like unserious things. It's that it's just heavy.
Yeah.
Like that type of shit is heavy. This was my first time, and this is not a reflection on the movie itself, but that I stayed awake for the whole thing.
Totally.
And it bangs. I
Yeah.
get why people are hyped on it.
It's so good.
Yeah, Revelation, The Godfather is a good movie.
Right. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Rated it 5 full stars on Letterboxd. I'm on Letterboxd, you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
I came around to the idea.
And I heard 2 is even better, so let's fucking go.
You're in for a treat.
I can't believe that he dies.
No spoilers.
Fucking insane.
What is your problem?
If you haven't seen the full thing like me, that's on you.
Right. Plug your ears.
Yeah.
But no, I am fully convinced that in another life I was a mob wife.
Yeah. Would you rather be, and I know you also say that about a Harley wife. Which one first?
That is, I think that will be my next life.
Oh, okay.
I'm dying and coming back as a Harley Davidson wife.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Which honestly, I feel like those things are in a similar vein.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of
We're drawing some similarities.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut from the same cloth.
Completely, you know, just kind of ruling the roost over maybe some different areas.
Right. The highway, baby.
Yeah, right.
Versus
Yeah. Midwest.
Yes.
Midwest highways.
Hell yeah.
That's my next life. I can't wait.
That's, I mean, you're on Midwest highways all the time right now.
Not in the same way. I have no control over them, no power over them.
You're right.
I don't assert my dominance over the highway by
No leather jackets.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Wearing leather, no helmet. I'm definitely going to be a no helmet girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Leathery skin.
Yes.
Shitty tattoos.
Shitty tattoos.
And you know I'm pulling up to Bratfest.
And you know she's never wearing sunscreen.
Right. Not a chance.
Not
I
a
don't believe in
chance.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Something to look forward to for sure. On the opposite end of Godfather, we are also almost done with Sex and the City.
It's so good.
So good.
I knew I'd like it just because I like any sitcom pretty much.
Yeah.
Where the characters aren't super annoying. But man, they just feel so human. Like it was
Totally.
so funny after watching Emily in Paris.
That so sucks.
I think I've said this exactly on this before, but
on this forum,
both created by Darren Star or whatever his name is. But man, these characters can actually act. They're written, and they seem like human beings.
Totally.
Like I don't know. They're at brunch, and I'm like, these are my girls.
No, totally. Like I'm gonna miss this. I'm
I
gonna
really
miss
am.
getting together like this, girls.
Till the movies, and just like that.
For real, for real. Well, and the last thing I'll say before we get into Good, Bad, Ugly.
Okay.
James has gotten me re-addicted to Animal Crossing.
Oh hell yeah. Let's go.
I fully blame you.
That's right.
But yeah, my island is really coming together. So you kind of did.
Pretty beautiful.
You did me a favor.
It's a nice island.
I feel like I just kind of crossed the threshold into having a cool island.
Okay. And you're finally using your pink Switch for girls
My
that I got
pink
you
Switch for
like
girls.
2 years ago.
Yes. Switch Lite. My pink Switch Lite for girls.
Yeah, the more advanced one is hard for the females to understand.
That's for boys only. James got me a Switch for, what was that, my birthday or Christmas?
That was your birthday, probably like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and then I had already started all my games on your Switch, so
That is a tough one, yeah.
totally.
So
And
that
then
is
he was
why.
sad because I was never playing my pink
I
Switch
was like,
for
you
girls.
don't like your pink Switch for girls? It's smaller. It fits your tiny
cute. Yeah,
hands because you're a girl.
And pink because girls like that.
Uh,
But no, my island rocks. If you guys want to come visit, I'm happy
Yeah.
to invite you over. Seriously.
yeah, shit's a nice island.
Unless your island's nicer than mine, then you actually can't come. Okay.
Okay,
Good, bad, ugly.
first of the season,
Yay!
first of the year.
Yeah, I kind of really sat down and thought about these, and I'm proud of them. So we'll start with my good.
Okay, as one does.
My good
Uh-huh.
is onomatopoeias.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mhm.
That is a good.
And I just think, amazing invention.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time. Words can just be
Yes.
sounds.
Totally.
And I think that that's awesome and beautiful.
As Kendrick Lamar said, bing, back, boom, bam. Type of shit
Right.
I'm on you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, precisely.
So what are your favorites? What do we got?
Well, I
What do
mean,
we got cooking in the...
for me, it's like when I think of like a meow,
Oh, fuck yeah.
like that is what that is.
Yeah, no, it's a funny thing where there's kind of two categories of like, that's exactly what that sounds like.
Totally.
Meow is in that category. And then there's like, I'll see if I can think of any, but I'm like, that's not what that sounds like.
Sure. Well, and like I love, would you call like phew? That's not onomatopoeia, right?
No,
It's not?
I don't think so.
Because it's kind of just going like phew. I feel
Phew.
like those are the same thing.
I feel like that's an interjection technically.
Okay, well, love that word. Amazing word. But no,
Phew?
like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
phew.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like a few.
No, PHE.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Somebody let me know.
Yeah.
Google. Hello. Hey, Google. No. Oh my God, we should start doing that. Except Google's
What?
bad, you guys. Google's bad.
We're doing what?
Then I could get answers immediately.
Oh, start asking something?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Because other people have, like a podcast producer who isn't actually recording with them, who's looking up
Right.
stuff.
Yeah. I do. That part would be fun.
Yeah.
We've talked about me being behind the camera, literally.
The man behind the curtain.
I think that's kind of fun sometimes. Like, in a lot of ways, I think it'd be funny if I was just here while you guys are having a conversation.
No, totally.
But in more legitimate studio type of settings, when there's like a few people laughing in the background, I
love
really like
that.
that. Like in Caleb.
It's like a real life laugh track.
Yeah, exactly.
A live studio audience.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think onomatopoeias are amazing.
They're pretty incredible.
I need to be using way more of them.
Yeah.
They're not something that I feel like I come across that often in my day-to-day life, and that makes me sad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be saying things like meow and woof.
Yeah.
And there are so many that aren't animal sounds, but
That's all you got in the chamber. The second one you brought up isn't even an onomatopoeia.
So yeah, but I think that that's cool.
The only one I can think of right now is boom. Like,
Right. They're just awesome.
they are, but I need some more examples or more thoughts.
Okay, let me look up a list of onomatopoeias.
I thought you had like little ideas written down with these.
Well, not, we kind of stretched through them all already, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
happy to pull up my phone here.
Oh man, I didn't mean to stretch your whole entire good out too
It's
much.
also a crazy word.
It definitely is.
Buzz, wow,
Buzz.
whoosh,
So buzz is so good. That's exactly what that sounds like.
100%.
Whoosh is amazing.
Oops is technically an onomatopoeia. Clang, pow,
See, like
wham.
oops is like few. Like that's not an onomatopoeia.
No, but I think based on
Oops.
this really fantastic list
Oops.
that it is. Poof. Yeah, wow, that's a great word.
Poof is really
Poof
good.
is so that.
Yeah.
Zoom, sure. Vroom is also.
Zoom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Splash, which is interesting, but I agree. Splash.
So that's maybe in that second category where I was like, that is an onomatopoeia because it's describing a sound, but I think more. I don't know. Maybe it does kind of have.
I wonder. Do you think like plunk?
Yeah, like plunk is more like a single drop of water, like plunk.
Right. That's
No,
so
splash
good.
is pretty. Splash does have a splash to it.
Totally. Beep. Yeah, that
Beep.
is what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like so good. So
Oh.
complete. Zap. Totally.
Sure.
Yeah, some really good ones.
Yeah, man.
So I just think I need to be saying way more onomatopoeias in the day to day.
I don't know about that, but I agree that they're dope.
Crash is technically.
Sure.
Well, listen, you can't really debate these. It's not like a, in your
Oops.
opinion.
I don't know what is oops, because crash is like something crashed and it's crashing.
Yeah, oops is
I'm gonna need like sources on oops.
right.
But even Zoom, that's really interesting because that to me, that's just such a word now. It has such a literal meaning for cameras or anything.
Sure.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Well,
There's
it's like
that-
Zoom, you know.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
So good.
I'm picturing it. I'm seeing it. I really like that. I think his name is just Etymology Nerd on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
He's cool. He's got some good videos.
Totally.
Don't follow him or anything, but I should. Shout out.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's my good. I just think
Okay.
onomatopoeias, amazing invention. We got to be keeping
Yes.
it simple. Things should just be
Yes.
what they actually are.
What are they?
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Right.
Is what they are.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, my bad.
Okay. Oh no.
My bad.
Aw. The bad? There's something bad?
Yeah, there is something bad.
Aw.
My bad is running for the bus.
Oh, you do hate that.
Yeah, and I was honestly almost going to make this my ugly.
Mm.
Because to be
It
honest,
makes you feel ugly.
I would not want to be caught dead running for the bus by
Right.
anybody I know.
Your crush sees you running for the bus?
Right. It's hell on earth. I
That's
can't imagine.
literally the beginning of every school movie where the guy's looking lame in front of his crush.
Completely true.
Ugh. It's a trope for a reason.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my bad.
That is bad.
It's so bad, and we have had to do it within the recent past. It's on
Yeah.
we did this a couple times last week because you're always running. You're running late, honey.
I'm running late.
Yeah. So it's
I'm a
something to
late
think
guy.
about. Which then leads to physically running to the bus stop.
I used to run to class
I know, and I think that sucks.
in negative degree temperature from my house, way too far away to be running from to college.
You were running like a mile and a half to class.
And I would get there and I would take off a giant jacket and I would just be sweating.
Totally.
And I wouldn't learn anything.
Yeah.
And then I would go home.
No wonder you hated school.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, but the reason that I didn't put it on my... Okay, he's gotten up, everybody.
I just wanted to double check. You know, we got a new little setup. It's all good.
Okay, he's back. He's back.
Oh my God.
No worries.
Flow breaker.
The reason I didn't make it my ugly
Yeah.
is because it's way less embarrassing if you make the bus.
Oh, yeah. So
like,
true.
then it's kind of not really ugly because at least it was worth all of the effort.
At that point, it's like, hey, he might not have looked good doing it, but he got it done.
Right. He accomplished his goal.
Right.
He made it happen. Sometimes you're running late.
The movers and the shakers of the world might need to run and catch a bus sometimes.
Totally. So that's why it's on my bad. It's just something for me personally that I'd prefer to never have to do.
That's so funny. No, it is bad. It's
I
not
feel like
a
you're
good thing.
choosing between like dignity and catching the bus.
Yeah, right. Oh, you couldn't leave 2 minutes earlier?
Right.
You have this on your phone.
Completely.
I mean, for our case, it's a block away.
Yeah.
So that's something to work on.
So, and that's why sometimes, to be honest, I think if I was, I'm a little more comfortable running the bus with you.
Sure.
You usually are
Big, strong
a
man.
couple feet behind me. It is funny because I usually take off before you, and I'm like, I don't know what that's gonna do, but then you're like running behind me. I wonder if people think that I'm being chased.
That's actually so. We should not do that. That's a really good point. Somebody's gonna come and tackle me. Like, stop fucking chasing this woman.
But I also feel like there was somewhere in my brain where I'm like, he's coming. Like, if I get the bus, like I can make him wait for you.
Sure. No.
You know?
I fantasize about that.
Totally. So yeah, but it's just I would never choose to do it. If I'm alone, I think I'm letting the bus.
Right.
I'm letting it go.
I'm 30 minutes late. Sorry.
I'm gonna catch the next bus in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go actually home now.
Yeah. Right, I'm turning around.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
That is bad.
And my ugly is when your pants get a little loose at the knees.
That
Yeah.
happened to my fucking my only pair of linen pants.
Right.
Wore those to death.
Totally. I honestly think
tough.
this is happening to me right now.
Yeah, it's ugly. You look terrible.
It's in certain pairs of pants. And it's like when you've been sitting all day, you're wearing the pants.
Yeah. It's specifically from working too much, probably. And sitting at a desk.
This isn't, to me, something that's permanent.
Oh, for some of my pants, it has become permanent.
Sure.
Yeah.
They stretch out over time.
But you mean end of day type shit?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're looking down, you're like, that's not what pants look like.
No, it's not right. Like, you stand back up, and then it's just like these giant kind of squished humps.
Just asking for your knees to be put back into them.
Totally.
It's like, I'm standing now.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
And I do feel like women are a little bit more susceptible to this just because of the fabrics that our clothes are typically made with.
Sure, a little softer.
Like, I feel like, this is less of a thing now, but like when jeans all used to have like a little stretch to them.
Sure.
Like, that would look so bad by the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just like these two swollen
fucking jeggings.
kneecaps. Yeah. Well, and it's like a specific, because like, if it's stretchy enough, it will bounce back into place.
Yeah.
So it's like that right in between where it just won't.
Okay.
It stretches out. Right. There's enough give.
Yeah.
And then it's staying put.
Right. Jeggings are probably staying a little tighter.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about this?
No, like I was really thinking about this. Like, this has been a problem for years.
Plaguing the community.
Completely.
Yeah.
So many people affected, so many victims.
Right.
And I just think that ultimately we need someone to step up and invent something.
Right.
To get rid of those.
Trump?
Yeah.
It's your year.
It's got to be coming from a presidential level for sure. We're looking to hire government officials.
Oh my God, yes.
Somebody do something.
This is some federal level shit that we're dealing with.
Right. In fact, honestly, this is probably affecting people on a global scale.
Yeah, we got to get the UN involved.
So true. And I'm happy to speak on it if anybody has connections.
Yeah, senators to call. Just let me know.
So maybe I'll start a petition or something.
There you go, baby.
There's got to be a change.org. But truly, it is bad. Like, these pants, it happens in for sure. Like, if I sit especially crisscross applesauce, like, I don't stand a chance.
After this episode, it's over.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, super.
So that's my ugly.
That's ugly.
It is.
Some ugly shit.
It really is. Hard to look those kneecaps in the eyes.
Oh my God. Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't touch him with a 6-foot pole.
And I specifically remember being in like middle school and like after a long day of class, like standing up and being like, I need to get out of these fucking pants.
Yeah.
Like, I need to change.
I don't know why I said 6-foot pole. It's 10-foot pole. I fucked that saying up. Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
He's thinking in terms of
I'm sure
COVID,
somebody's happy that I said something.
Social distancing.
I think that probably is it. That's my bad, everybody.
6 feet.
Well,
anyway.
Good, ugly. Good, bad, ugly.
Thank you so much.
Super good GBU on your part.
100%.
You're starting off the season so strong.
I think so too. Thank you so much for saying that.
You're really setting a good example for everyone who's going to come on.
Yeah.
So hopefully they've done their research.
Well, and you're up next, so don't be scared.
And hey, we love everyone who's been on, but if you're coming on this season and you're hearing this, good, bad, ugly is one thing each.
James feels strongly about that.
You do too, but you're being nice. It's not a list situation.
Right, because here's the thing. You can always come back on.
We want you to.
We only have an hour and some change.
That's right.
And so I can't actually have you list out every single thing that has been bad in your life over the last like couple of months. We got to keep it clear and concise.
That's maybe our bad for not explaining that well enough.
Well, I got to be honest.
We're putting it in pretty fine details.
Yeah, that's in print. It's in the text message for sure, but no worries.
And if you've done this, we forgive your past transgressions.
Completely.
And don't even worry about it.
It's basically no worries, but also a couple worries.
Just a few.
Just something to consider, think about for next time.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, we're here at season 9, which is like so dumb, but so cool too as well.
Oh my, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. So, and you guys, seriously, at the time that you are listening to this, I probably just crossed the 12,000 download threshold. So you're
fucking go.
really speaking to one of the greats.
The greats.
So something to consider next time you see me. Okay. No, but seriously, love you guys.
That's
amazing to be back on this beautiful microphone.
Is your hater mode activated?
Oh my
You
God, I
forgot to ask.
completely forgot to ask.
What the hell?
You know what? I gotta be honest. I don't think that it is.
No?
I was having a really bad day today and going for my little walk outside and sitting on this podcast, and I'm feeling pretty funny right now. I'm having this was a good recording. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, this is a banger. And a return to form.
Yeah, completely.
I don't know if anybody listening caught it, but the last episode of the last season, we were in a
massive fight.
We were not having, Samantha did not like what I was bringing to the table.
And James told me I should start writing notes. So really it's all about working together as
I
a
said,
team.
this is your podcast. You can say something interesting if you want to.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we're saying interesting things.
Yeah, we've got stuff to
all
say.
season 9.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Okay, seriously, love you guys. Seriously have to go eat some dinner. So
Yeah, it's
we're
time.
literally gonna bounce, but I can't wait to talk to you again next week.
We'll be here so soon. She's
you're
making me come on
amazing.
again. So
Yeah, James
See
will
you
be
next
back and it's gonna be Okay, love you, bye.